to Matthew Bourne's New Adventures and to the rehearsal room of Romeo and Juliet. My name is Etty Murfitt and I'm the Associate Artistic Director. And today I'm going to be taking you through some repertory in a creative task assisted by Arielle Smith, our young associate choreographer. There she is.
Hello.
Please take a moment to adjust your headset to make sure you can see everything clearly.
Once we get started, you'll see different buttons in the space that you can select to activate different features.
Great. In this experience, we're going to be focusing on Matthew Bourne's Romeo and Juliet.
And once we've got through our creative task, you'll be able to see an excerpt of our performance.
We're going to leave you now so you can familiarise yourself with this space. And if you'd like to watch this again, just select the restart button. Enjoy! Hello there. Romeo and Juliet is set in an institution for young men and women who for some reason or other don't conform to the society in which they live in. Their lives are regimented and controlled, and they live by a strict set of rules with which they have to abide by.
So once we are introduced in the Institute, we see the whole company performing all sorts of manual labour movements. This is something they do every day and it's done with great effort.
So Arielle is going to demonstrate some of the choreography from that particular section of the show, and I'm going to count it for them. Cool. Ready?
Yeah.
A 5, a 6, a 7, 8, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hopefully we get a bit of a sense of the choreography from that particular section of the show. So next time we see you, we'll start working on a creative task so you can develop your own work choreography. See you soon. Right, so now we're going to start our creative task. When we were thinking about developing movement for this particular section, we thought that we had to use body parts and make the movement impulse from a body part and also have working actions.
So to get this started, we're going to write down 4 random numbers from 0 to 9.
In any order, whatever you fancy.
So mine are 5, 7, 3 and 2.
And now I'm going to give Arielle a list of body parts.
I'm going to match the list that Etta's given me of body parts, I'm going to match my numbers to so they correspond.
So, we have a list of body parts now, and now we need to have a list of actions.
So, we're going to do the exact same thing again, 4 random numbers. I'm going to do 6, 1, 9 and 4. And again, I do the same rule, match the corresponding number to Etta's list of action words.
So now we have 2 lists, one a list of body parts, one a list of actions, and we're going to put them together in the next task coming up.
We'll see you then.
How are you feeling? Is it all clear? You can always recap any section if you think something's not completely sunk in yet.
So, to get going, we're going to start with our first set of words, one being our body part and one being our action word.
So Arielle's first 2 words are hips and stir. So the movement has to impulse from her hips and she has to use a stirring action.
Cool, give it a go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go hips and stir.
I like that one.
Yeah? Yeah. So we'll go hips and stir.
Now Arielle's got 3 more sets of words. So I think what we should do is we should look at all of those movements.
Yeah.
Let's start at the beginning.
Yeah, let's start at the top again. So we did hips and stir for our first. Hips and stir.
Nice.
Hips and stir.
Good.
Like that one.
That's the next one.
So we've got knees and run. Yeah? So I'm going to go knees and run. Yeah? Let's do that. So we go knees and run.
Next one.
We had full body pull.
Yeah.
So we're going to go full body pull. Again, I'll go full body pull.
And the last one.
Scrub shoulder. So, ha, ha, ha. Again, we're going to go scrub and scrub.
So I think we should do that one more time. You've got your 4 movements. So what I want you to do this time is Ariel's going to demonstrate it once, and then the second time you follow her.
Yeah, join in. So, hips and stir, let's go. Hips and stir. Join in. Hips and stir. Nice. Our second, knees and rub. Knees and rub. Again. Knees and rub. Third, full body pull. So we go full body pull. Again, full body pull. And then to finish off, we've got our shoulder scrub. Scrub and scrub. Again, scrub and scrub.
So now we've got our 4 movements. So I think we can now move on to the next part of the task.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
So we have one final bit of the task to do. We've got our body parts and we've got our actions, so we've got our 4 movements from those 2 sets of lists. And now we need to add some travelling steps, so hop, jump, shunt, words like that.
We're going to start the same way with 4 random numbers. I've got 6, 3, 9 and 5. So, I'm going to then match my list of numbers to Etta's list of travel words, like we did previously, so we'll end up with 3 separate lists.
And that's like the final piece of the puzzle.
Good, so our third list is just going to add to the movement we already had. So if you remember, our first set was hip and stir. So I'm going to add a shunt to that.
Okay.
So that's going to travel me a little bit more. So I go hips and stir. Again, I'm going to go hips and stir.
Nice.
Cool.
What's the next one?
So our next one was knees and rub, and I'm going to add a bit of a twist to that. So we're going to go knees and rub.
I like that.
Yeah? So I'll show you again. We're going to go knees and rub.
Gorgeous. What's the next one?
Yeah, our next was full body pull, and I'm going to add a bit of a fall to that and travel me through the space. So I'm going to go full body pull. Again, full body pull.
Good. Last one.
Yeah, so we had shoulder scrub, and I'm going to do a little drag with that will move me forwards. Shoulder scrub. Again, shoulder scrub.
Brilliant. So we've got our 4 completed sets of movements, and we need to now connect them to make a phrase.
So what I've done is put in some transition steps to make the phrase flow.
Are you ready? I'm going to count you, and you're going to do it from the top.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 7 8. Great, Ariel. I think we need to do that one more time. So what I'd like you to do is try and follow Ariel when she does it this time, and really think about the idea of really working, scrubbing, so that you're in the institute, it's really early in the morning, and this is something you do every day. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Brilliant.
Good. So I think we've got that, and I think we're ready to move on to the Romeo and Juliet set.
Yeah, so you can follow the new pathway from the rehearsal room to Sadler's Wells in London.
Ooh. See you there!